Welcome everybody. I'm going to talk about being a founder, and as I do this, one thing I want to talk about is Satoshi. Let's see if this shirt lights up for you. Is it happening? It's happening. There we go. All right, this shirt is by Josie Bellini, Josie.io, and it is her artistic expression of what she feels around Bitcoin. And so she created this awesome art piece and then created augmented reality. And so Josie Bellini is a founder. She's creating amazing art. For those that are tuning in through Amazon Alexa's skill and YouTube's audio-only channel that we've created, thank you so much. Appreciate your attention. And for those joining us from Instagram and LinkedIn and Twitter and Facebook and YouTube, welcome. I want to talk about being a founder. That is pretty much all I've really done, is be an entrepreneur and start things since a long time ago. I don't know, I started collecting coins and baseball cards and stamps and buying and selling and trading when I was a little kid, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then it got into other more expensive things and eventually got into starting building websites and selling art and things of that nature, and then finally getting into technology. So I wore this shirt because I think the stuff that Josie has created is just so beyond rad, and I love to share it with people. And maybe you had never seen this shirt or seen the shirt come alive before. I thought that might be a fun thing. But I also want to talk about Satoshi. I am concerned right now with entrepreneurship being cool. Entrepreneurship is definitely, absolutely not cool. It might be culturally cool right now, but the economy is so good that people's experience of entrepreneurship right now is not normal. Okay, entrepreneurship is impossible. It is pushing a rock up a hill, and it rarely ever is downhill. It is making sacrifices that are absolutely unacceptable for most relationships, whether it's spouse relationships, with your parents, with your children. What it takes to create things that do not exist is overwhelming. You must have an attitude that when you land the boat on the shore, you burn the boat and you will not do anything but succeed. That when you cross the bridge, you cut the bridge down. You will never come back to that bridge. You will either die or you will succeed. That is how entrepreneurship works. Now, can you have a side hustle? Can you do an entrepreneurial thing? Can you be the 6th person at a company and be a co-founding employee, entrepreneurial? Yes. But I'm talking about being a founder. I'm talking about being the one that thinks of an idea. And it can be a group of people that think of an idea. Like, for all we know, Satoshi was a woman. All the ladies out there, hip and hooraying. Or maybe many women, or many guys, or an organization. We don't know who the founder of Bitcoin was, but that person or group of people called themselves Satoshi. And Satoshi's thoughts around founding this new way of exchanging value. Like, does everybody out there in internet land realize what money is all about? Do you know it? Have you ever thought it through? Money is just simply a tool. It's like this cup holds water, okay? Money is just like a tool that allows us to exchange value with one another, all right? That's all that money is. And right now in America, we have the Federal Trade Commission, and then we have different alternate forms of currency like Bitcoin or Ethereum or others that are trying to say this is the primary way to exchange value with one another. So when Satoshi did their white paper and they came out with this new idea around finances and around exchanging value with each other and around having a distributed ledger, a third-party verification system. You see, blockchain is very simple. If you don't understand it, let me explain it very simply. My Attention Live software on my son's old Junk drawer, iPad, yes. Attention Live works on iOS, Android, tablets, phones, desktop computers. Pretty soon we'll be working on speakers. You'll just call it up and use it. Very excited about that. And this cup right here represents another organization or person. Let's do it this way. Person, organization, person, organization. Now, the old model is they would exchange money and value and do a contract, but nobody could hold them accountable. So one of them could lie or deceive the other. Okay, well, Bitcoin was a model that allowed us to have a third party verify that what the other two parties said they were going to do actually happened. That's what blockchain is. Blockchain is not Bitcoin. Bitcoin is not blockchain. Cryptocurrency is not blockchain. It's just one of the elements of it. It's blockchain and distributed ledger. It has to do with supply chain management, art, like this shirt, video games. I think we can stop corporate corruption, government corruption. I think we can solve a lot of the world's major problems. And some people will say, well, quantum computing is going to make it irrelevant. Well, if and when that happens, then great. But for right now, this is our best chance at coordinating things with human beings and organizations. So when Satoshi came out with this white paper, it was such a revolutionary idea that Satoshi has still decided not to ever declare, I'm the one that wrote the white paper, or no organization says we are the ones that wrote the white paper. Because being a founder is not about the glory. It's not about the praise. It's not about having people write songs about you or write books about you or get you on TV shows. That's not the point of being a founder. The point of being a founder is that you would take the ultimate risk. Declare something that does not exist as though it will. Then gather people up into your team if necessary to buy into that vision. And then in the case of a product, get market fit. In the case of a service, go hustle and find people that will pay you for that service. In the case of something revolutionary, like a new way of doing compensation, put a white paper out there and all of these Bitcoins and say, let's see how the market responds. See, it's to create something. It's to take the risk to say something should be different. I'm frustrated with the way things are. I'm a founder and I'm going to found something new and different for, hopefully, society and sometimes for ourselves. And so for those founders out there that are going bankrupt for the first or again, lost your relationship, lost your marriage, your parents won't talk to you, your brother, sister won't talk to you, your aunt, uncle, your kids. If that stuff's happening, maybe there's some dysfunction going on, so consider that. But I understand, I'm a founder. A lot of my friends or peers are founders. The trials are health, the lack of sleep, the trauma we endure, the PTSD over things like the product not working at the most inopportune time. It's hard. And so take heart. Do not give up, founders. The world is depending on you. You are the 1% that we are counting on. You are the ones that we desperately need to succeed. Make the world a better place. Do it. Do not be stopped. Do not let anybody discourage you and hold you back from your destiny and your purpose and your possibility with your life. If you wonder if you can succeed, I'm telling you yes. If you feel like you don't have permission, I'm telling you, you do. You do. You have permission to be great. You have permission to create great things. You have permission. You can. You don't need it from me or anybody, but if you need it from somebody, you just tell them, Ian said I could. I look in the mirror. I tell myself all the time, Ian, you can do this. You got this, bro. I'll be back again with another live stream in just a moment.